Please welcome Joaquín Cuenca, the CEO of Magnific.
Welcome, everyone. How are you feeling today? Good. I hope you are feeling magnificent. See what I did there? Okay, you're going to hear that one more than once. You all know that we started 15 years ago. We started this company as Freepik. You know what we did? We were a search engine. We help people find free pictures. And the name was absolutely spot on, extremely appropriate. But over the years, things changed. You know about that more than anyone. You know that we have been adding new tools to the platform, tools that empower you, tools that help you do more things. We enable the option to create worlds, the option to create images, to create videos, to create flows. And at some point, we are discussing what are we doing here? Are we still providing free pictures? Are we doing more than that? Is the name really a reflection of who we are? And we reached the conclusion that even though the original goal of the company was still spot on, we were here to help creatives. The tools that we were using were no longer reflected in our name, in our brand. So our goal was now not just to give people free pictures, it was to help people feel great about the work that they do, to feel proud of what you create. And therefore, we decided to do a rebranding. It's actually not a rebranding. For us, it was more a relaunch of the company under a new brand, which is Magnific. You know that at the last Upscale, I mentioned that we have been adding new tools at a pace of one every 3 days. Now we are adding an average of a new tool every day. The pace is increasing. And you know this little rush of adrenaline when you launch a new tool, you are excited? That's nothing compared to the excitement that you get when a user comes to you and tells you that they use Magnific to create something that was meaningful to them, that we were able to help them express their ideas, okay? And we are extremely grateful that more than 1 million subscribers are trusting the platform every day. It's a big step. You can clap. 1 million is a big number. Come on. A few years ago, I was talking with my co-founder, and we made this little bet that one day we'll get here to 1 million. He thought I was full of rubbish, but we made it. So congratulations. It's a success that is not only on us, it's also on you. We arrived to this point thanks to you. Remember, everybody, that we are a bootstrap company. We started as a small company in Spain. We never received external investment. So everything that we have achieved is thanks to the people that trust us along the way. Okay. Here we say that we believe that AI should augment your vision. We don't believe that AI should be the center of the discussion. We believe that AI is a tool. Okay? AI is a tool that will empower you to crystallize your ideas. It should give you more options, and it should help you show others what is in your head. Okay? There are many reactions today in the world to AI, and not all of them are positive. Okay? Many people are afraid. When people look at AI and they ask themselves, is this going to hurt me? Is it going to take my place in the world? Okay? But I think that fundamentally, when creatives look at a new tool, that's not their natural reaction. Okay? When creatives look at a new tool, they think, what can I do with it? Okay, what are the new things that I can create now that this thing exists? And I think the big difference is to feel in control. Okay? Control converts fear into curiosity. Control is what makes you understand that this is a tool and that you have agency. You have the agency to use this tool or any other tool to do things that bring you joy, to do things that helps others see through your eyes, okay? And that helps others understand what you are thinking. And that's the message that we want to share with our community. Is we are only a tool, and we are not at the center of the discourse. It's you and your vision is the thing that stays at the center. And we are here to provide you control over this tool, so you don't feel that the tool is actually controlling you. Okay? And that's the core thing that we think can flip the message that is going nowadays in the industry. But AI tools today, they are not flawless. There is a big problem with them, is that more often than not, you ask them for something, and they take some freedom along the way. And very often they land into an image, a video, that is not what you wanted. Okay? AI today is used to give you like the result. It's like asking AI to help you with an exam and getting out the answers, and you don't want the answer. You want to think for yourself. You want to understand the process. AI today usually doesn't remember who you are, doesn't remember what you did in the past, doesn't remember your preferences. It's like one shot. And AI today cannot use the tools that you love, that you are used to. It's a little bit handicapped. We are changing that today. Okay? Today, we are connecting the AI that you use with the creative tools that you have. We are making AI remember who you are. We are making it remember what are your past decisions. And we are making AI that works giving you the flows that make your creations. Not only your creations. We are making AI that is going to help you create processes that you can review and you can change and you are in control.
Everything about making is changing, except the part that's yours. The vision, the taste, the judgment, the sense of when something is right and when it still needs work. Every era brought new tools for everything else. Agents are this era's. You stay at the center, directing. Make it magnific.
Make it magnific. We are bringing to the platform a new generation of agents. We build agents that will work in the background and that will create images and videos, but will be explicit about how they create it, so that you can go in and change anything that you don't like. Agents, for those who don't know what they do, they work in a loop, usually take control of how many steps they take. They can create things, they can review what they create, and they can iterate on those creations. What we want is, at the end of the execution, we want to make you understand what the agent did and give you the control to change any particular step, because you will need to change it, because the agent is not going to land exactly where you want it. Yeah? You need this control. You need to stay at the steering wheel. Projects are a pretty complex beast. Okay? Those who have worked on complex projects, they know that you have to create characters, you have to create locations. There are many, many assets that you need to coordinate. Okay? And just asking AI, hey, make me a prompt to do something, is a little shortcut, but it's not good enough. We want agents that deeply understand what is in your project, that understand how it's organized, to really help you with all the bureaucracy that goes into the project and frees even more time for you to create and to bring forward your vision. We are making agents available on the FreeBig website. We are also making agents available in ChatGPT, in Claude, In Gemini, in Perplexity, we tested over 15 different harnesses. So it's going to be available everywhere. You can use like your favorite AI harness, or you can go directly to our website and use the agents on our website. This is enabled thanks to the MCP protocol. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's kind of USB for AI. It's a protocol that helps AI understand how you can use Magnific. And over MCP, the AI will have access to absolutely everything there is in Magnific, including your usage reports, including your folders, including your accounts, including who are your colleagues, absolutely everything. This is not just an agent that will help you create some videos. It's fundamentally can take over all your usage of Magnific. But I mentioned before that we want agents to provide clarity. We want agents to be transparent into what they do. So we are extremely excited about the combination of agents and spaces. If you remember, we launched Spaces a few months ago. Spaces is a way to codify a workflow. And an agent can now fully create a space. Why are we doing this? Because very often agents do not get, because it's not magic, 100% of what you want. They are going to fail, that's for sure. Yeah? So you need to be able to step in the middle. You need to be able to steer it where you want. Yeah? And Spaces is the tool that we use to explain to you what were the steps that we're taking. So how it works is that you are going to start a conversation with an agent, and the agent will create a space. Yeah? You can call it a space, you can call it a workflow. In this space, everything is connected. You can clearly see, okay, here I have a prompt. With this prompt, I generate an image. I'm going to upscale this image. I'm going to combine it with this other image, and I'm going to generate this video here. And this is the thing that is not working. I want to change here the visual style. And you can do that at any time. Okay? That's great by itself, but we started getting feedback from users. It's like, Spaces is great, it's awesome for all the creatives that are using it. But how about the other 90% of the organization? What about the users? Like, Spaces is a little bit like giving them the source code of a program. It's too detailed. I don't want the non-creatives to be able to change the inner steps. There's a point where the space is finished, is done, and I get into usage. Okay, so we took the space, and we created something that allows you to encapsulate that space. Okay? Let me show you. Oh, this is how Spaces look like, by the way. I step a little bit ahead of myself. I'm going to play this video for those of you who don't know how it works. So as I mentioned, it allows you to connect all the tools, assistants, LLMs, VLMs, upscalers, video generators. It's really a phenomenal tool. It's also pretty good at helping you draft the story. Okay? So as I mentioned, with the agent, you create a space, and then you can use it back from the agent. Once the space is created, you can use that space as if it was a program. Okay? You don't look any longer at the source code. You're just using it as a user. So every space that you create becomes an artifact that can be invoked by your agent. It becomes an artifact that can be used by any other user in your organization. It becomes an artifact that is automatically exposed in the API. So it's like a new programming language for your creatives. They can create new programs with spaces that can be used by the whole organization. We are calling that flows. Yeah? So with Spaces, you create workflows, and the user are going to use those flows to customize their images. It's very simple. When you create a workflow, you will have a few nodes. There are the input nodes. You mark them. It can be text, it can be image, it can be video. And there will be one node that is the output node. It can be a video, it can be an image. You only need to select those nodes, give it a name, and publish. Bam. And it's available in the API, it's available to other agents, it's available to the other users in the organization. Okay? It's a phenomenal new tool to scale up the creativity in your companies, in your enterprises. So as I said, the Magnific agents, they're not a black box. Agents are transparent into what they create, gives you control, and allows you to customize absolutely everything that we create.
Agents can now connect with Magnific from Claude, ChatGPT, or from Magnific's web UI. All made possible by the Magnific MCP. Ask for anything, and Magnific picks the right model and brings the result back. For complex jobs, describe the goal, and the agent plans and runs every step, from first image to final result. With access to projects and your history on Magnific, the agents can make intelligent decisions. And when you want to go deeper, take the work into spaces. Build a workflow once, save it, and run it from any agent. This is Magnific, wherever you work.
Okay, you may be thinking, those are a lot of words, but in practice, what does it mean? How do you use that? Okay? We made a little film, as many of you have done. Okay? We call this film Candela. So I kind of struggle to translate this to English. I think a good translation is embers. Okay, so embers is, when you have a fire, when you have some logs that are burning, at the end, when the log turns gray and at the end of their life, you still have some warmth inside. Okay? It's a film where we wanted to explore what happens when, life becomes a bit more gray and you don't even remember who you are. There's still some fire in you. Where does this fire come from? It also explores like a very nice tradition that we have in Spain. In Spain, the 24th June, we go to the beach, we lit up a fire, we have some drinks with friends, and at midnight, we jump over the fire. So we combine it, it's very identitary, with this story. And I hope this story will make you think about what are your life experiences. To us, it's very important to remember that the big difference with AI is that we have our own experiences. We are unique in our own way. And if you want, at the end of your life, to have some warmth inside you, that warmth comes from what you lived, okay? All the fires along the way. So we hope that you will enjoy this little short. And before we see the short, Martin LeBlanc is going to show you how you can create something like this in Magnific. Thank you.